Watermelon Haribo Gold Bears. I don't like Haribo. That's what I hate about them, man. That fuck, I can't even eat that. That motherfucker is gonna break my tooth.
Well, it's been in trouble.
What is it? Lebanese?
Hey?
Albanese? Lebanese, something like that. Whoa! I'm ready. I'm fired. I'm fucking
Fire.
Oh man, I was gonna bring my whiskey. I was gonna bring my moonshine and forgot it. Yo! Full show. Show. I don't me better in my life. Haribo Gold Bears.
Yo, downtown ATL. Yo,
Belichick. Check's having a set this weekend. A lot of stuff to cover. What up, TikTok?
The TikTok world.
Look at that. That guy's still open.
He's still open. What's up, Dennis
Church? We got stuff to talk about.
Dennis Church.
Portal. I can't shit. I can't see jack shit on the screen. But the only thing I can read is that Portal King North. Fucking. He's cooking.
He's got it buzzing, don't he?
Oh God. You know, I wish that we actually. This Sports Illustrated is. They said that Norvell was number one, but a lot of people says that was their number one choice. What happened?
What happened?
I don't know.
Live access removed. What do we do now?
What did we do now?
Yo, hold on. What did we do now?
What did we do? Our live just shut down on TikTok. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
What did we do?
I don't know.
Hate speech.
We didn't even say nothing.
Hate speech. No, I don't agree with his decision.
What up, TJ? Is that what it was?
That's what it said.
Are you shitting me?
I appealed it.
We ain't gonna be able to do nothing. That's bullshit. Hold on, boys and girls. We're trying to figure out TikTok. We literally was online for 3 seconds.
We have to go mine.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are on the real TikTok and you're looking for us on TikTok, find Jeffrey Denny's TikTok because our fucking live just got taken away.
Real Raw podcast. I know, bro. We got banned. Hold on.
We got banned.
We are trying.
Hate speech and hateful behaviors. We was online for 30 seconds.
You said it was the worst fucking gummy bears ever.
I said it was the worst fucking gummy bears we ever had.
Yo. What's up, guys? Go to mine. See if I can invite you.
Okay.
Probably not. Dude.
Probably not.
Try to do that. It's real squealy.
Boys and girls.
We did try to do it.
We're trying to get this situated.
Just got banned.
Just got banned.
God dang. Just got banned. God dang. You might have to turn that volume on.
Yeah, I did. How do I go?
I don't think I can.
I don't think so either.
Because everyone else has said invite to, and then you didn't. It said we got banned for hate speech.
Yeah, we got banned for hate speech. We was on for 30 seconds. Happy Friday. What up, dude?
30? That's longer than most people last.
No shit.
30 seconds. We got banned.
Well, that's disappointing. So, if you are looking for real and raw, we don't want you to miss the show. So, we are on Jeffrey Denny's TikTok. I don't know what your thing is. What's your thing? Jeffrey Denny 01. So if you like to watch for us on TikTok, Yeah, TikTok liked those gummy bears apparently.
Loved them, didn't they?
Loved them. Jeffrey Denny, JEFFREYDENNEY 01. We are on his TikTok. So apparently we got banned because I said that these were the worst gummy bears I've ever had in my life. That's the only thing that I said. Rest of this week with our lives. Can nobody hold us down
For next week.
Oh no. Got to keep a move. Do you have another phone so you can keep track of your comments, or you want to use this one?
Yep, I got one too.
All right, cool. All right, good. Well, I don't know, babe. I don't know. I said we were literally on there for like 30 seconds, and I said these are the worst gummy bears I've ever had in my life. And next thing you know, our live access was removed. So I don't know. We're going to do a show anyway. You can't keep us down. We need to work on making a backup.
Yeah, the only thing is about on this is getting people.
Yeah, I know. That's what sucks. All right. So here we go. You ready? Let's go.
Let's roll with it.
Let's roll with it. We're moving on. Anyway, where do you want to start? You want to start with games? You want to start with coaches? What do you want to do?
I think we should go to coaches. I mean, some coaches have been active today. I think a little bit's been happening.
That's fine.
I think we'll go to coaches.
Well, I mean, somebody said that Bill Belichick in Atlanta today. Bill Belichick is rumored to have a second interview this weekend in Atlanta. They've also announced a little bit ago that they are giving Jim Harbaugh a second interview, and they've announced that they're doing an interview with Mike Vrabel. So
they're reaching out to a lot.
They're reaching out to a lot, but do you think, like, I don't even know why.
I mean,
I don't even know why. From everything that I've seen, this is Bill Belichick's job.
Logan's an Atlanta fan. He says he'd like to have Jim.
Well, everybody wants Jim.
Everybody wants Jim.
A couple people asked me the other day. A couple people messaged me and said, "Why does anybody want Belichick? Why wouldn't you go get Vrabel?"
Yeah,
because he's from Belichick's tree. He's a Belichickian, and he's younger. He's only I think Vrabel's only like 48.
Whoa!
I think Vrabel's only like 48 years old. But I said Belichick is still a goat.
Yeah,
Belichick,
and he's still got years left.
You can't let Belichick be the general manager.
No,
don't let Bill shop
team.
the groceries.
He's a chef.
He's the chef.
Just let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Somebody else go buy the groceries. Bill, you're making a sketty tonight.
You're going to go broke.
You're making a sketty tonight.
He's going to go buy Snickers and he's going to buy Milky Way. All the stuff that looks good.
So
they ain't good for you.
Don't let Bill be the general manager.
They ain't good for you, but they look good out there.
I think that if you hire Bill, I think Atlanta's a very, very good job.
Be Will. We got banned on the Real and Raw account.
The Real and Raw page got banned because I said it was the worst gummy bears I've ever had in my life, and we were immediately banned. So,
hate speech.
Hate speech is what it said.
Hate speech is what it said.
Hate speech. So hopefully within a
week.
week.
Kirk Cousins says he'll play for Bill.
Listen.
Because Vrabel hasn't built a staff yet, give me one staff member that left Vrabel to be successful.
Well, what's that matter? I mean, who's left from Belichick that's been successsul?
Yeah,
Josh McDaniels, Josh McDaniels, Matt Patricia. He's been the offensive and defensive coordinator.
And Vrabel ain't been successful.
I mean, well, I won't say that. He's coach of the year, but there's not a lot. I think Vrabel can build a good staff.
I mean, he's a good players coach.
Arthur Smith left Vrabel and got the Atlanta job, and he was great with Vrabel as offensive coordinator. But
he said, what doesn't matter? Coordinators matter.
Well, coordinators do matter. But you said who's left from Belichick? There's not a lot of Belichick guys that set the fucking league on fire.
You said, then why isn't he getting interviews?
Who?
Belichick. I mean, probably
Vrabel. He is getting interviews. He's already interviewed with the Chargers. He's already got the Seahawks set up, and he's already interviewed with the Falcons. That's more than Bill's interviewed.
B. Will just got off the cruise ship, ready for some real raw.
I like that. Cruise ship. Send us a picture of you in your Hawaiian shirt.
Nice.
But I think it's a slam dunk job, and it's a good job.
It is a good job.
It's a good job.
There's some pieces they need.
They need a quarterback.
They need a quarterback.
That's all they need. I mean,
there's pieces.
There's other
but
small
the number
pieces.
one is a quarterback.
You got studs on offense.
You do.
You got
You got some
Bijan.
weapons.
You got Algier. You got Drake London.
Probably need another wide receiver.
Bill loves tight ends.
Loves tight ends.
We finally might get to see Kyle Pitts utilized.
Bill loves tight ends.
That might be
Loves.
intriguing. I'd like to see that. But number one is the quarterback.
His son follow him to Atlanta.
Oh, probably.
I seen that he could stay though.
Yeah, but
I did see that he said that he could stay on the staff.
Yeah, you think that'll happen though?
If you want to build your own brand, right?
If you want to build your own brand, but I think he's gonna go dad.
I mean, Atlanta's nicer.
I think he's gonna go dad.
Atlanta's nicer.
I think he's gonna go dad. I'm kind of interested to see who Bill brings because I see McDaniels. A lot of people says he might go with back to New England with Gerard Mayo.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. To me, I feel like he'll go with Bill to Atlanta.
Build Atlanta feel better.
You think Jimmy G? You think Jimmy G ends up with Atlanta?
He could look away to Atlanta with you, bro.
Jimmy G in Atlanta.
What do you think about Jimmy G in Atlanta for you?
Christ.
That'd be a mess, wouldn't
That'd
it?
be a mess. You got this nice roster. Everyone,
Hey,
they got.
but you got good running backs.
They got Ritter right now, and
They got
everyone's
good-
like, God, we need a quarterback.
What's
Can you
Jimmy
imagine?
good at doing?
Hand the ball off. He's an elite. He's elite.
Bijan gets 75
Oh
touches.
God, Bijan and Algier will run the ball a lot.
Oh my goodness.
A lot. But yeah, need a quarterback.
Need a quarterback.
Kirk Cousins, number one on my list. If I'm the Falcons, if Bill goes there, if Bill doesn't go there, Kirk Cousins number one on my list.
Yeah.
I mean, Drake London's a stud.
What if Vrabel goes in? You think he could bring in King Henry?
Where?
Into Atlanta?
I don't think so.
And then what about Tannehill?
Tannehill will be a good backup. I don't think Tannehill's going to start nowhere. I mean, he might.
Belichick loved Tannehill.
Belichick would love Ryan Tannehill. God.
Belichick be bricked up with Tannehill.
Belichick's already running the Falcons.
He's a supercharged Mac Jones.
He's already fucking running the Falcons. He's not even there.
He's
yet.
a supercharged Mac Jones.
I don't think King Henry would make sense there because they got Bijan and Algier.
I agree, B. Well,
Bijan wants to, or Henry said the other day he wants to win a championship.
yeah, Brandon said Henry needs to go to a team that's almost for sure a ring.
That's how I feel.
Three or four teams.
He was on Bussing with the Boys, and I was watching an interview today, and he said that we got the ban on TikTok. We apologize. We apologize. We got the ban. I said something about gummy bears, and immediately we got shut down. But
we're on my TikTok
we're
now.
on Jeffrey Denny's TikTok if you want to go there. Jeffrey Denny 01 on TikTok.
Chiefs would be cool. Chiefs would be a good pickup.
Chiefs.
Cowboys, Bills.
There's a lot of but Henry was saying today, or when I don't know if it was today or yesterday when he was on Bussing with the Boys, but he said it was close this offseason to him being traded. He wouldn't say to who, but he said it was 2 playoff teams in the AFC.
Ooh, so probably Chiefs and Bills.
And he said one of them would have went off, he thought. Immediately, everyone said it was Baltimore Ravens.
Probably.
Can you imagine King Henry on the Ravens?
God.
I mean, they just got Dalvin Cook. And I mean,
He's been a shell.
Yeah, he's been a shell, which he hasn't got a lot
And
of
Gus
carries.
looks like prime.
But my God, can you imagine Derrick Henry running on that Ravens, running for the Ravens?
He could be a good blocker, too.
Brian Huck says he thinks Kirk stays in Mini. I don't think so, but I think it would be great if they did. See, I don't think Atlanta drafts a quarterback with Belichick. I don't see Belichick drafting a QB.
Logan said, I heard Matt Ryan should have one last dance with the Falcons.
Why not?
Bill will be excited.
I mean, Flacco came off the couch. Matt Ryan, come on back.
No way. Yo.
Yeah, I don't think I mean, I don't think Bill drafts. I think Bill goes out and gets somebody, whether it be Cousins, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, which this talk about trading the 8th pick for Justin Fields is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
It can happen.
No, it can't.
It could.
Nobody's trading the fucking top 10 pick for Justin Fields.
Depends on how
No
you need a
way.
quarterback.
No way. No way Justin Fields gets traded for a fucking top 10 pick. My God, that would no way. No way that happens.
Depends how bad you need a quarterback.
Moving on. Belichick. So do you think Belichick takes the Atlanta job?
I think it's his best. I think it's a good fit for him.
Belichick's gonna
But what's this, his third interview? Second?
This is his second interview this weekend. He went one-on-one with the owner.
So I
And
think
this weekend it's with all the
I think by the
brass.
weekend you'd know.
Oh, I think you'll hear this weekend.
I think by the weekend you should know.
And I think
if he leaves this weekend and Monday comes and no news, he probably ain't going there.
Yeah, that's kind of that's what I'm saying. The Falcons have already said they're Harbaugh's getting his second interview, and they're interviewing Vrabel. So I mean, they're getting ready. If Bill turns them down, I think they'll move quick. But I don't know.
Do they have to interview a minority coach too?
Yes,
Did they interview one yet?
I don't know.
Because I haven't heard.
I don't think so. Minority coach, which I hate the Rooney Rule anyway. I hate it. I think if you're a billionaire owner, you're going to hire who's best for your football team.
Do you think
you should
Bill's
have to.
interviewing them? Yeah, Bill's probably interviewing them.
Bill's definitely interviewing them. But you know who hasn't came up in any job yet, and I'm surprised?
Who's that?
A minority candidate? Brian Flores.
Brian Flores.
He was good in Miami, had some shit with the league. He got fired. He went to Pittsburgh, was assistant. Minnesota had a good defense this year. I think Flores would be a good coach, and I haven't even heard his name yet.
Yeah,
I don't think so. Texans OC. Do you think Texans OC is going to get a head coaching job this year? Yes. I do think Slowick is going to get a job. I have Slowick as the Tennessee Titans head coach because
Logan, he's looking around too.
Rand Carthon came from San Francisco. That's where Slowick came from. So I just feel like that's going to be a good.
Atlanta has interviewed the Phillies offense coordinator and Carolina.
They're
too.
good.
So they shouldn't. So they should be able to pick a coach this weekend.
I agree, Hux, and that's the thing. Like I said, you're seeing these guys that are interviewed, and they're not actually getting a job. It's like it's stupid. Like, why would you even? Which I guess. Why would you even agree that you're not getting a job for? But I guess it gives them maybe practice if they do get a job.
Since we're on the coaching jobs, one change that I'd really, really like for them to pursue, that you cannot go pushing coaches until after the year's over.
After the season, after their team is eliminated.
Every team. Because it's not fair. It's not fair to the coaches, like the ones that's winning and the coordinators or whatever. They're going out and looking at jobs while they're supposed to be coaching, trying to be in the rooms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're pulling them away from practice and playoff time, Super Bowl time.
Yeah.
Or they're saying no, they're not wanting to do that because they are practicing, getting their team ready for the playoffs or the Super Bowl divisional rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that they should be a rule that you have to wait until the Super Bowl. The day after the Super Bowl, then you can interview coaches and start pursuing coaches.
Seahawks interviewing Raheem Morris.
Raheem,
another guy's not getting a job, but let me interview for it. So to me, Belichick
Chargers interviewing Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn and Vrabel. Dan Quinn. Like, Dan Quinn had a good defense, and people shitting on him because their defense just looked like pure trash.
Yeah.
I still think Dan Quinn really might get a job.
He probably would really get a job. He had a lot of hype all year.
Yeah. But
he had a good defense all year.
But they've already said he's going to go back to Dallas if he doesn't get a job.
That Dallas defense is do or die, though.
Oh, yeah. They got hammered, man. They got hammered. We'll get to that in a little bit. So I got Belichick absolutely taking the Atlanta job. That's how I feel. You agree?
I think it's fair.
So do you feel Chargers, Jim's interviewed.
I think Jim stays.
You still are
still
on the
Jim
You're
staying.
still on
I'm
the
still
Jim staying.
Jim staying is good for college football.
It is good.
Staying. I did.
I
What
just
did Jim say? I seen that thing about Jim wants to throw a little more in the Michigan contract or whatever. He gets a little more.
Yeah, and he can't be fired for anything they find. Yeah, I just don't see that happening. I think Jim is a Michigan man. I think he did what he wanted to do. He won a national championship. I think he wants to go win a Super Bowl. So I think he's going to go. I still think Harbaugh to the Chargers is a done deal. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be.
Why hasn't it happened?
I don't know. I just
didn't know if you thought maybe something was tying it up.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of these jobs, it's processes.
It is. I understand that.
Jim, I mean, it's a big decision.
It is.
I mean,
yeah, it is.
A lot of money, a lot of, years.
Do you think
what do you want to
gets
do?
a job?
John?
Yeah, not this year, but
everyone's saying that the Saints, like Dennis Allen and him, are good, and a lot of people saying the Saints want to bring in John Gruden to the offensive coordinator.
It ended bad.
It did. It ended real bad for John Gruden. One of my all-time favorites.
What about Urban?
No, not in pro.
Well, no, in college. You think he could go back?
I'm surprised Urban hasn't already been back in college. Great recruiter.
He loves partying.
He loves to party. He'll slide the finger in.
He will.
He's He's got a
He's
good
a partier.
quarterback with orgy. See, I don't think they got a
If
good
we
quarterback.
get Jim, we're drafting a quarterback, but Bill will get a veteran quarterback. About Atlanta. That's
I agree.
True. That's true.
I agree
That's
with
a good
that.
take, Logan.
I
That's
agree.
a good take. I agree
100%. If Harbaugh goes to Atlanta, they'll draft a quarterback. JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy at pick 8.
The 8th
oh my
pick in the
God.
NFL draft.
Oh, that makes my
The
stomach
Atlanta
turn thinking
Falcons
about.
select
Can you imagine?
J.J. McCarthy, quarterback.
Oh my God.
Michigan. I can hear Kuiper and him now. Oh, look at the reach.
God, that makes me sick thinking about. And I agree. Huck says he thinks Urban's done a lot of work for college coaches. I totally agree. I think Urban is enjoying his cushy little job on Fox Sports and partying with the ladies. Sliding
Jamie
in a
Prowse
digit.
says name better quarterback at that place.
Huh?
Than JJ.
Fucking pick one.
Wow.
Fuck, I'll take Bo Nix. I'll take Bo Nix over fucking JJ McCarthy, and I fucking hate him. JJ McCarthy showed nothing that he is a first round pick in the NFL draft.
He's a winner.
He got carried by a run game and a defense. They didn't put us in the playoff because we didn't have a quarterback, but the team that won the national championship didn't have a quarterback.
That's fucked.
And he played.
That's fucked.
What? And people think
Bo Nix is a dark horse.
Bo Nix is gonna be a
Belichick is the
first-round
next
pick.
coach of the Falcons. That's what we're saying.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
Let's go Niners. Probably best team in the NFL left.
We're gonna get to them picks in a little bit.
Penix. B. Will. Penix.
I don't think Penix. We've said that.
Penix better than
We've said
JJ?
that for. Oh, I'd take Penix over JJ. No doubt about it.
No doubt about
Like
it.
JJ McCarthy to me is like a 5th round fucking pick.
Ooh.
He's turd.
He's not gonna go fifth round.
Well, no, he's not. He's going to go in the first. Not saying that. He is going in the first round.
Just not a first
Somebody
round.
is getting fired over
2
this
years from
decision.
now.
When he's sitting there and you got Kenny Pickett part 2.
Probably Harbaugh.
Probably horrible. But yeah, Penix, we've said for months, we like Penix. I love Penix, but he's not a first round pick.
Skeeter, I don't think so. I ain't seen it. Skeeter said it's been confirmed by Sports Illustrated. I don't think so. We ain't seen it yet.
What?
Harbaugh.
No.
Not Harbaugh, sorry. Bill.
Belichick?
Yeah.
No, it ain't been confirmed.
Gets a
yet.
nosebleed. Everyone loves him.
He's got a second interview this week. It's not confirmed yet. All right, moving on. So what we got? Seahawks. So who you got taking the Chargers job if you don't have Bill?
I mean, it'll be a coordinator, I think.
You think
He lying.
if it's not Harbaugh, then I mean my obviously choice is Vrabel. But if it's not Vrabel,
I don't think Vrabel's going there.
Ben Johnson for the Lions.
I don't see Vrabel at like LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Vrabel I see for cold, nasty, gritty Vrabel.
Yeah, but he's been in Tennessee, been in a cold, nasty. Now he might want to go to Atlanta. Go to Atlanta. Go somewhere nice and warm. L.A. He's been dealing with Ryan Tannehill his whole career in Tennessee, and Will Levis this year had some flashes.
Will's not bad.
Now he goes to play Herbie.
I don't know.
I think Harbaugh. I think it's the Chargers. Then I think Seattle. I think Seattle's down. I think Seattle will be down to Dan Quinn, Mike Vrabel, Ben Johnson. TJ says Ben Johnson's going to be the Washington.
Would Falcons be primetime slot games if we get Belichick? You'll get some.
Oh yeah,
You definitely get some.
Absolutely.
It'll definitely throw a.
Well, Atlanta almost made the playoffs this year with Desmond Ritter and Heineke.
Yeah, but that division, everyone was losing. You know what I mean?
Worst division in football.
Everyone was losing.
Worst division in football. So,
And upcoming players.
but Atlanta's got the best, in my opinion. Atlanta's got the best roster in that division.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think
Mike Evans free agent. He gone.
so. Maybe next year.
Well, I'm talking about next year.
Oh, next year probably.
I'm talking about next year.
Another year in probably.
Half the Bucks defense free agents.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah,
that
they're
team's going to fall
They're
apart.
hurting.
Baker Mayfield
Free agent.
free agent.
Yeah. They got
Pittsburgh
lost on
Steelers
him.
free agent. Baker Mayfield.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, I'd love
That'd
it.
be awesome.
I'd love to
That
have
would be
Baker Mayfield
awesome.
in Pittsburgh. Ain't gonna
That'd be
happen.
awesome.
I don't see Baker getting out of Tampa. I think he stays
It'd be
there.
dumb if you,
I
unless
think
you're
he stays
rebuilding.
there. I think he stays
But
there.
you got plenty of years left in Baker.
TJ said Ben Johnson to Washington. That is my pick for the Commanders. Lions offensive coordinator.
I could see Vrabel in Washington.
I think the new owner, I think they're going to want to bring in a guy. I think they're going to want to bring in an offensive guy, draft a quarterback at 2, start over, rebuild that team. Because they don't have much. You got receivers and a decent running back. You ain't got nobody on defense. You traded away all your defense.
Yeah.
So I think
But you got some cap.
yeah, they got money.
You got some cap.
I think Ben Johnson goes to Washington. Raiders, Antonio Pierce signed today.
That's big. Not too long ago.
Yeah, just a few hours ago, Raiders
That's a big
finalized Antonio Pierce
Big pick.
to the Raiders. We stand behind that.
Let me tell you, Raiders GMs, Raiders.
King Tilly
They had their backs against the wall to sign him. Man.
bricked.
There's a lot of players coming out saying, "Hey,
Oh, yeah.
you better sign him." And I bet even King Tilly probably came beating on the door in his little fucking
King Tilly.
Khalil Mack jersey.
King
Nothing
Tilly
underneath it.
in his Khalil Mack jersey. He probably sent Mark Davis a message.
I guarantee it. Wang out.
Hey man, I just want to let you know. Remember his coconut brawl?
Yeah.
He probably had that on. He said, "Hey man, I just want to let you know I really endorse the Antonio Pierce hiring." But that got done. I think that'll be fine. See, Marvin Lewis is joining Antonio Pierce's
No good,
staff.
B. Will.
See that?
I seen that.
Marvin Lewis,
I like that.
ex-Bengal great,
I like that. I like
joining
that.
the Raiders staff. First thing Raiders got to do, go get an offensive
They're going to have to
coordinator.
draft one, Skeeter.
They got to get an offensive coordinator. They got to get a quarterback.
Skeeter, we did say if we think Belichick.
Skeeter.
Logan said it as well, and we agreed. If Belichick goes to Atlanta, we think they'll get a veteran.
Yeah, I bet.
If they
Harbaugh.
bring in a Harbaugh or a younger coach, they'll draft a quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's what we think. That's what we think, Skeeter.
So that would leave,
If a Skeeter's on your Peter,
knock it off. So that would leave Titans and Panthers the only jobs left. I got Slowick, the Texans offensive coordinator, to
Getting
the
one.
Titans.
to the Titans.
To the Titans. Rand Carthon, general manager, came from San Francisco. That's where Slowick came from, San Francisco. I think he tries to bring in his guy. Panthers job, I have no idea. I have no clue. I really don't know.
Bang, bang, not Raider gang.
I think we were just talking about King
Bricked
Tilly.
up.
Bricked up, sending pictures with his coconut brawl to Mark Davis. So Panthers. I think the Panthers got to get an offensive guy to put around Bryce.
But you're going to have to find somebody that's committed to Bryce.
Brian Callahan, Bengals offensive coordinator. He's interviewed. Maybe.
I've seen Philly's offensive.
Offensive coordinator, maybe. I don't know. Todd Monken, Ravens offensive coordinator. I don't know. Joe Brady.
Benemy?
I don't know. Bieniemy. I haven't seen Bieniemy's
Me neither.
one time yet. I ain't seen Jaden Daniels. Will be on the way soon. Jaden Daniels is not making it out of top. I'm gonna tell you here in a few minutes where Jaden Daniels gonna go. He ain't making it to where they pick Raiders. 9.
9 to 15.
Jaden Daniels ain't there. Jaden Daniels ain't there.
Sheesh.
Jaden Daniels ain't there. You asked earlier, so that's all of our coaches.
Brian Callahan sabotaged the Raiders in the Super Bowl.
So Raiders will trade up. They have to. They have to trade up to 3 because I'm gonna tell you right now. You asked earlier. You posted that clip of Gerard Mayo.
Not yet.
You posted that clip of Gerard Mayo, and he said
seen
he's
it.
going to take a difference maker, the best player in draft at a key position or whatever the hell he says. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The top 3 picks in the NFL draft are quarterbacks.
Is the team staying there?
The teams are staying the same. Chicago is going to stay in where they're at. You know why? I've been torn. I've been torn on Justin Fields and the Bears for
Me
a
too.
while. Changed my mind.
What changes it?
CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud's him. He's just it. And you see when you get it, what it can happen.
And how
Took
soon it
the
can
worst
happen.
team in the fucking league,
I agree with that.
and they won the division in the playoffs,
understand
won a
that.
playoff
Yeah.
game. Justin Fields ain't it.
He's not been it.
Caleb Williams might be. You got a lottery ticket the Carolina Panthers hand, and it's cheaper. You got to draft Caleb Williams at number 1.
And you get Solid Fields. So it's not like
Yeah,
it's not like you just give him away.
You're not giving him away. You're getting something back. Bears take Caleb Williams. Washington takes Drake May.
New England.
New England Patriots draft Jaden Daniels. Top 3 picks in the draft quarterbacks. All 3 teams all turning around. And then the Arizona
Jeremiah
Cardinals.
sees callers though.
Then the Arizona Cardinals are dancing. Kyler Murray dancing. Your boy, what's his name? The coach? The Gannon dancing, turning up that pick to Marvin Harrison Jr. at pick 4. Kyler got a weapon. Kyler got a dog.
Finally.
Dog. But that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you. Caleb May, Jaden Daniels, top 3 picks in the draft. It's happening. Done.
That's big.
Done. Done deal. Book it. Book it.
The Bears need weapons. They will trade down and draft Marvin Harrison Jr.
I don't think so. I don't think they want to. I don't think if you don't have a quarterback, you don't have anything.
Pat's taking JJ.
I don't think so.
Then come on.
If the Bell's going, Belichick is going. They are not taking JJ. They're not taking JJ. The Patriots are not taking JJ.
Caleb doesn't want to play for the Bears. It doesn't matter who he wants to play for.
Who? Show me an actual report that shit something by ESPN that says Caleb Williams don't want to play for Chicago Bears. Show me a real report.
Yeah,
Some random dude sitting there making up
saying
bullshit.
he wants to own everything and part of everything.
He wants to be a part owner. Hey, love you, Mom. Never seen the report to him say he wanted to be an owner. Never seen any of this stuff. It's just bullshit.
Patriots won't have another winning season until they get another Michigan quarterback.
Well, I mean, I guess they could. I guess JJ could be the pick at 3.
Skeeter said he said it and his dad confirmed.
Bullshit. Bullshit, Skeeter. Bullshit, Skeeter.
I haven't seen it. I've seen
ain't
the fake
it
reports
nowhere.
early.
I seen the fake bullshit. Send me a report filed by ESPN, Fox Sports, somewhere like that
Bleacher,
showed me that.
Something.
That said, I don't want to play for Chicago Bears because I ain't seen it. And I ain't got no fucking life. All I do is work and mess around on the internet, look at sports shit. I ain't seen it, Skeeter. Skeeter?
No, said it's
knock
not
it
there.
off.
We ain't seen it.
Knock it off, Skeeter. I ain't seen it. Not like you said, it might be there, but I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. All right, where you want to go now?
I mean, might as well dive in, baby.
Dive into some games?
Dive right in. I cannot believe we got banned.
I know. If you're joining us on this TikTok, Real and Raw we got a live ban earlier, so we can't really.
We cannot be live on the Real and Raw Sports.
So that's why we're live on Jeffries. Sorry, I said something about gummy bears, and that's another thing Hutch just brought up.
He said bad things.
Cliff Kingsbury interviewed for the offensive coordinator job for the Chicago Bears. Who was Cliff Kingsbury's quarterback? Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
Huh. I found that pretty interesting. What do you think about that?
Appeal not approved.
Are you serious? That ain't even right, man. All he said was gummy bears. Remember Palmer told
Hate speech
Burrow.
and hateful behaviors.
That's bull. That's bull. All right, games.
That's bull honky.
That's bull honky. We need someone to start censoring our words. We're going to have to hire somebody to censor. All right, first game of the weekend. Kingsbury will be the offensive coordinator in Las Vegas. They need him.
You see the Dallas cheerleaders crying about the Packers? I did see that. There's like making fun of them, saying they're saying bad stuff to him and stuff.
I did not see that.
Like cheer.
I did not see that.
I did see that.
First game of the weekend. Houston Texans at
4
Baltimore.
o'clock Saturday game.
3:30 or 4:30. I don't remember. It's like 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow. Houston Texans, Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens favored by 9.5 points. I thought it was big news today, though, when I see Marlon Humphrey out. It's a big loss.
That's a big loss.
It's a big loss for
Big
Baltimore.
loss.
What do you think about this? CJ just, man.
I think it's going to be a good game.
Do you know what I think before you get into that? CJ Stroud. We love CJ Stroud on Real and Raw. We love him. We've loved him all year. We've been on the CJ Stroud train all year long.
I said they was going to win last week.
You did.
I picked him.
You did.
I picked him.
You know what I think? CJ Stroud is what most people thought Trevor Lawrence was going to be. And I still like T-Law. I think he's still going to be a good quarterback.
Still, this is only year one.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what made me change my whole opinion on Caleb, because I think Fields is so up and down. But you see when a guy is it and a guy is a game changer, and CJ Stroud is a fucking game changer, man.
But I've also seen quarterbacks come in 1 year, and the first year they tear up, and the second year they struggle.
But I don't see that. I don't see it happening. This dude has just, and they don't even have Tank Dell.
You don't think Cliff Kingsbury will be the Bears' next coach? Skull!
No, he ain't gonna be their coach, but he
loves your jersey.
He interviewed.
Dan, love your jersey. Hate the team.
Hey, thank you. Kingsbury interviewed for the Bears offensive coordinator, not the head coach. They kept their head coach. But yeah,
But they fired everybody else. Right?
fired everybody else, kept their coach.
It's a Dak. It's Dak. Change my user. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up?
So
what's
what
up,
do you
what's
think?
up?
Texans Ravens
I think Ravens win this.
4:30 game. ESPN.
I think the
ABC.
Ravens win this. I think Ravens linebackers. There are different blitz packages they come in. I think it gives Stroud a little trouble, and I think Ravens just too much weapons. Really like Kyle Hamilton.
Love
Dog.
Kyle Hamilton's
Dog.
Kyle Hamilton's one of my favorite players in
Dog.
football. He's a dog.
I think Ravens defense comes strong. Their offense is tough. Their offense is going to be hard to guard.
You know who I'm excited to see?
Are you excited to see?
Dalvin
Is activated.
Cook.
Dalvin Cook activated, ready to play.
I'm like, I hate Baltimore Ravens. I'm a Steelers fan. I hate
What's
the
up,
Baltimore
Patty?
Ravens.
Pretty good.
I'm excited to see Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook, he didn't really get a lot of carries this year. He didn't do nothing, but he didn't get no carries.
He did not.
He's fresh.
He's fresh. He should
He
be.
might be the best running back on the Ravens.
Just like Fournette. Fournette got some little.
And he got cut.
He got
He got cut. Surprised me.
but he had some little gashes like.
But he did.
Little fresh legs
I don't even.
in shape.
I don't think this is going to be a game.
I don't think it's gonna be a game. I think it's gonna be a game.
I don't.
I think
think
it's
so.
gonna be a game. I think it's gonna be a game.
I would take the 9.5
I'm not
points.
taking the 9-9.
I think they cover that. I think Ravens win by like 14. Ravens, man, when I watched the Ravens, what they did to San Francisco when they played,
34-24 Ravens. What's someone saying?
what they did to San Francisco when they played San Francisco and Miami, and then back like what was it, back-to-back weeks or it was close?
It's close. I don't know if it's
Baltimore
back-to-back.
just looks so fucking good.
They-
CJ's him, but that Baltimore defense is nasty. They get after the
you
fucking
like,
quarterback.
Do you like the breaks that they get?
What do you mean?
like because you know how some people say like they've had to bye week. You know what I mean? So do you like the rust they're going to have to knock off, or do you see it as like it's a break, they're ready?
I think they're ready.
Because sometimes it does. You know what I mean? Like they
think
were
they're
saying like
ready.
Brock Purdy's going to have 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Did you hear? I don't remember who it was. It was a female reporter, and she said there's 7 great quarterbacks and Brock Purdy. Shit right on him.
I didn't hear that. That's shit.
That's shitty.
That's shitty.
And you know what I seen on Fox? This blew my mind. We'll get into the Chiefs game here in a
That's
little
shitty.
bit. But it was on, I think it was Fox. It was a Fox network. It was a Fox show. They had the quarterbacks ranked in the playoffs. You know where they had Patrick Mahomes ranked out of the playoff, out of 8 quarterbacks?
7.
7.
Wow.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
I seen they was
What
talking.
the fuck is wrong with you?
What kind of stay on this? I seen they was talking about like the quarterbacks out of the same draft that you'd want to have for like the next 5 years, and like it was Love, Tua,
Yeah.
Josh
Herbie.
Allen, Herbie. You know what I mean? And like everyone was taking Love on.
Prisoner of the moment. I think Jordan Love is playing great.
I do too. I think
I'm not taking him over fucking Josh Allen.
no or Patty.
Stupid. Or,
Or Patty,
Mahomes. Ain't
yeah.
doing it. But yeah, when I see they had Patrick Mahomes as the 7th ranked quarterback in the playoffs, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But we're both on the Ravens. I would love to see CJ pull the upset. I would love to see Stroud go off. But hey, I didn't think they had a chance last week. I thought Cleveland's defense was going to swarm him. He picked him apart and bricked up Flacco. Fell on his wang.
Foul on it. Broke it.
Broke it.
Broke it.
Just pick 6 after pick
Yo, what's
6.
up, East?
It was rough. But yeah, so we're both on the Ravens. Moving on to said Green Bay Packers at San Francisco 49ers. 49ers also favored by 9.5 points.
That's a lot of points.
Let me tell you, I got some Packer fans riled up this week.
Packers fans are excited though.
They all
Packers.
said the other day that if I'm a 49ers fan, I am ecstatic at the cakewalk that they have to the Super Bowl. That's what I said.
No good, East. No
I said,
good.
if I'm a Niners fan, I am just ecstatic that they have to fucking play the Green Bay Packers or the Lions or the Buccaneers.
I mean,
Packer fans pissed.
who would you rather play, Green Bay or Cowboys when you see them?
Well, that's what I said. I said, if I'm a Packers fan, then why are you mad? If I'm a Packers fan, I want everyone saying, I ain't got no chance.
Yeah, I want
just
I want
like
the
last
dog.
week.
Yep, I want the dog.
Just like last week, everybody said Dallas is going to hammer them, and they beat the shit out of them. Why are Packer fans mad? Because people saying that Green Bay is going to get throttled. They should be like, yep, we're just happy to be here.
Yep.
And then maybe you'll go out and shock the world again.
And realistically, they should be happy to be there.
Niners going to dog fucking walk in, boys.
They are.
Oh, it's going to be bad.
It's going to be bad.
It's going to be bad.
I hope not.
It's going to be
I
bad.
hope not.
I hope not,
I
too.
hope not. I hope. Go, Pat, go this week, baby.
Give me CJ
Give
Stroud.
me a cheesehead,
Give
baby.
me Jordan Love versus CJ Stroud in the
God,
Super
that'd be
Bowl.
nice.
I'll be thrilled.
That'd be nice.
Niners by fucking 20.
Niners by
Niners going to just beat that ass.
As they should.
They should.
As they should.
They should. Oh, Niners going to beat that ass, boy. Woo,
That's my upset pick.
gonna be
Packers
bad.
win 24.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen.
B will. Niners win by 10.
You know what's going to happen?
What?
The Packers are going to come out at halftime, and they're going to take the cheese head off, and they're going to say, we would like to surrender. We don't even want to play the second half.
No way.
We don't even want to play the second half.
It's gonna be a 3-point game at halftime.
Bad.
It's gonna be a 3-point game.
30?
3.
13?
3-6 maybe.
No. Niners are going to roll him, boys.
It's gonna be a battle.
Jair over there
Jair.
talking his shit.
I like Jair.
Oh,
God, I like
Debo's going to run through that boy.
Devo's a dog.
Debo's going to
a
run
dog.
through that boy.
Devo's a dog. CMC's him. CMC's him.
It's getting ugly.
Eating it
It's
up.
getting fucking
They're gonna be eating each other.
ugly
Eating
tomorrow
each
night.
other.
Let's-
Andrew Murray, we are not yet there, baby.
I'm gonna
We are
say-
not yet there.
That's the late game tomorrow night. And I don't like to stay up late.
He hasn't met a good wide receiver yet.
I don't like to stay up late. I'm going to be able to go to bed at halftime. I'm going to be able to go to bed at halftime.
What if it's close?
Well, I mean, I'll stay up if it's
Be
close.
sleepy.
I'll be sleepy, but I'll stay up if it's close. But I'm going to be able to go to bed at halftime
Not
tomorrow.
happening. Go, Pat, go, baby. Green Bay 28.
I love my boy Aaron
27.
Jones. I love my boy Aaron Jones. He
I like that,
feasted last
Andrew.
week, man.
Then
Ain't got
you
no
will
fucking
get
chance.
30.
He ain't got no fucking chance.
Then
man.
you will get 30 Jordan Love gifts when we win.
I like it. I like it.
Cheese.
If the Packers win, give me a cheesehead and I'll on the whole show. Give me a
Go.
cheese. Packers win. Lil John Wall will have him live on talking, tell us all about it. I like it. So we're both on 49ers.
49ers.
How about what'd you say? Close?
I think it'll be a 10-point game.
27. Slaughter.
Don't win by 27.
Probably. Probably. It's gonna be bad.
Woo!
It's gonna be bad.
Woo! Andrew says Houston 27-24.
I hope Houston wins, man.
hope they do,
I
too.
hope Houston and Green Bay both win. Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
Another game. So Sunday game, number 1. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baker, Mayfield, Detroit Lions. Lions favored by 6.5 points. What you got in this one?
I think it's gonna be a good game. I think
For
to give
a-
him a little bit of trouble.
For a while.
CJ Gardner-Johnson back's big,
CJ
throwing jabs at Tam
talks so much shit.
and no fucking research.
Baker talk. Wish they would mic those two up.
God, I hope they do. I hope
Baker's
they do.
going to be grabbing his crotch at fucking
CJ's gonna
CJ.
fucking
He's going to be
cut your
giving him the
fucking
fucking
throat.
cut. Dude, them two are going to just fucking go at each other. And like you said, CJ had no clue what the fuck he's
No
talking
clue.
about.
No clue.
He's said
Gage.
Russell
Russell
Gage ain't played a snap all
Yeah,
fucking year.
it's like they'd have a better quarterback. They'd have a better because them 3 wide receivers are good.
Yeah, Russell Gage hasn't played a fucking snap all year for him.
Baker's
CJ
like, we love Gage here, but
CJ has
he hasn't
CJ
played a
has
snap.
no idea what's talking. He's like that fucking woman reporter that asked the Bucks coach
I think
if they're
our
getting
boy-
ready for the weather in Detroit.
I think, yeah.
We're in a dome.
That's
man.
kinda dumb.
We play in a dome.
I think Jair's going to put old Debo on strap.
No,
Jair's strapping him down
that's all right. Ayuk's gonna go for 175
over top.
over top 175. Kittle 2 touchdowns more.
Jair, baby.
So what you got? You got Bucks and Lions.
I think Bucks cover. I mean, I think Lions cover.
You think Lions win by at least
Lions
7?
cover.
Tampa looked really good against Philly last week, but Philly's defense is just awful.
Garbage. Dog water.
Dog water.
Hot summer dog water.
Oh
With
god.
thick
The thick
water.
slime
Yeah.
on top.
You go like this and you get like
Oh god.
strings.
That's
looks like tentacles. Looks like fucking tentacles.
hot summer dog water.
Woo!
Oh God, that's the worst dog water
That's
there
the
is.
worst. A little bit of green in the bottom of the pan.
That's little algae.
A little algae growing.
Little fucking hot summer dog water. That's what Philly's defense was. Tampa looked good. I don't think this is a close game either. I think Detroit wins.
No, Lake Elmo water's cleaner.
Lake Elmo water's rough.
It's cleaner than dog water.
Like Raccoon Creek.
Same.
Raccoon Creek.
St. Brown goes for 200 yards.
About like 10.
I think
I
they
don't.
cover.
The Lions are just.
Hurry.
I really thought the Rams were going to win last week.
It was a good game.
It was a good game. I really enjoyed it. I heard on McAfee show today.
Stafford got beat up.
He did.
Stafford
He shouldn't have been allowed back in the game.
Hurt his hand and he got concussed.
That one time he was out. He shouldn't have been allowed back in the game.
Act like shoulder.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been.
Veteran.
He shouldn't have been back in the game.
A veteran.
I heard on McAfee today, and I thought this got me pumped. Eminem needs to lead out the Lions tomorrow. Come out, hoodie on, start rapping, lose yourself. Team runs out. Then you cue the Kid Rock. Ball with the ball, the bang, the bang. Can you imagine Detroit? They'll run through fucking walls, man. Then you got Dan Campbell biting ankles or something. Have like a dog bone and have him.
Have him on all fours.
Have
CJ walking him with his fucking ski mask on.
Oh,
Could
Jesus.
you imagine that?
I love it.
Him in a dog like a dog
Sign me up
costume.
for
That'd be
this.
awesome,
This is
wouldn't
great.
it? Oh, shit,
Did you see this was the highest price ticket this
I didn't
weekend?
see that. Is it?
Average ticket price, I believe it said it was almost $1,200. They said you could have bought tickets to all 3 other playoff games for the price of
That's
one.
crazy.
It shocked me.
I mean,
Detroit, look at it's
And
been so long.
and I think
though,
this
man.
one. I think this is like the least appealing game.
I agree.
what
I
I
think
mean? I
this
think
is
this
the
is the
least
least
appealing
appealing
game. And it's
I like watching Baker and the Bucks. I think they're fun, and Detroit's even fun. You know what I mean?
They are.
But I still think this is the.
totally agree.
This could be, but this one could be one of the closer games.
Even give a shit if I watch. Like if there's something else
CJ
on,
could.
I don't
CJ
even,
could.
I don't even care. I don't even care about this game. But I do like to watch the Lions because Amon Ra's a dog.
He's a dog.
Jameer Gibbs is a dog.
Laporta fun.
And we know I love my main man, David Montgomery.
Laporta's fun.
Laporta's a goat. There's a lot of good tight ends. You know, it's crazy. Speaking of fantasy, fantasy wise, like Kelsey might not be in like the top 5 next year in fantasy
Might not be
when it
there.
comes to tight ends. Well, I said that weeks ago. I
Might
said
not even
my
be there.
bold prediction was that both Kelseys retire at the end
And
of the
Andy
season.
Reid.
I don't think Andy Reid's going to go.
And Andy Reid leave.
I don't think Andy's going to go yet, but he might. So we're both on the lines. We are total agreement. so
Total
far.
agreement.
I think this might be the one. Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills in Buffalo.
Patty.
Bills
Patty the bat.
Bill 2.5 points. Another snowstorm
Is,
weekend.
is Laporta playing? Yeah, I think he's playing.
Yeah, Laporta's in.
Bills fans ready.
Bills fans are ready. Brian
Ready.
Hux is liquored up. We're jumping through tables. Brian Hux told me.
Brian Hux needs to go to Buffalo and help shuffle.
I heard Brian Hux actually watches the Bills
Bills,
games.
baby.
He actually sits outside of his house and watches through the window so he can feel like he's in the cold. He
I like
sits
that.
in with no shirt
I like
on,
that. On
in
a
a
chair.
toboggan on a chair watching through the window of the house.
That's dedication.
That's fucking tough.
That's an
That's
East.
fucking
He's got a throwing for 231,
That's
17.
tough.
I could see it. I think Jared Goff goes off probably actually for a little more than 200.
yeah. I think golf has a big day. But we're on Chiefs and Bills now.
Yep.
And this is my favorite game.
This is
I'm
my favorite
excited.
game.
I'm excited.
But it's
for
always
this.
fun watching these two play.
I love Josh Allen. Josh Allen, he reminds me of prime Roethlisberger, but with added speed. Because Ben never ran like Josh.
No.
But he just reminds me of Ben so much. And I love him. But you know what? Everybody hates Kansas City. Everybody hates Patrick Mahomes. Everybody hates Travis Kelce. They hate Taylor Swift. I fucking like them.
They're good.
I fucking love to
They're
watch
good.
Patrick Mahomes.
They're good.
He's had more drops this year than anybody in fucking football.
He is the best quarterback in the league.
Travis Kelce had the worst year of his career this year. Like, he just looks like a shell of himself, man. I don't know if Taylor just sucked the good out of him or what.
Wow. She's
But-
sucking on that neck.
Yeah, and sucked the talent right out of him because I don't know, but they're Swama Kelce.
Let me tell
you're
you,
getting into
They
it.
was jammed. They was swag surfing, baby.
But they're going to Buffalo now.
They're going to Buffalo.
First road playoff game for Patrick Mahomes.
They ain't gonna have a nice, pretty suite like
They
that.
ain't, unfortunately, Taylor is probably going to have like a fucking awful.
I hope.
No.
I hope.
No.
Tay-Tay.
Tay-Tay.
Tay-Tay is not going to be fucking swag surfing.
I know it's
baby.
Taylor Swift.
Tay-Tay is not swag surfing in fucking Buffalo.
I think Taylor and Jason Kelsey's going to be sitting.
I think the Taylor Swift show ends this weekend.
You got Bills.
I got Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
You know, I really thought we had a chance to win that game last week.
You
When
had a
we
chance.
cut it to 7,
Yep. A chance.
I thought, God damn, if we wouldn't have turned that fucking ball over,
You had a
that,
chance.
If coordinators matter, and we had the
Coordinators
ball,
matter.
when we had the ball in the first and 3,
You
and
know,
we ran
it's
it once.
about when you pick the plays.
I thought we had a chance.
You know what I mean? You're going to have the same playbook a lot of times, but it's about when you pick the plays to run.
Josh Allen's a dog.
Josh Allen's a dog.
I'm taking Patty Mahomes.
You can take Patty.
I'm taking Patty. We're finally going to split on one. I'm taking Kansas City. Travis Kelsey ain't showed up for a fucking 2 months.
Travis,
Kelsey has 2 touchdowns this weekend.
Jason, and Andy Reid walk away this year.
Ooh, that's big.
That's big.
I think it at least
And
extends for one
then
more
what does
week.
Patty do?
What do you mean? What he do? He's the best
Oh,
quarterback.
myself.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what Kansas City needs to do. They need Rasheed Rice is a stud.
He's stud.
He's gonna be a stud.
He's a stud.
Pacheco's a stud. He's
Pacheco's
the
a stud.
definition of angry runs.
Love it.
Just fucking
Love it.
hard, man.
it.
Hard. Every
Love
time
it.
he runs. They got to get him some more receivers.
Bills win in overtime. Cheats by 17.
I don't know about that. I think this is like a 24-20 game. I think it's close. 24-20. I'm going Kansas City.
Kansas City can't cry.
But it's going to be.
Kansas City. Old Patty ain't going to be able to cry. He ain't going to get his way in Buffalo.
No, you're not. He's not going to get his way.
Tay ain't going to be swag surfing. He does. But
Josh
he
Allen.
don't cry like that.
Josh Allen cries.
He don't cry like Patty.
Josh Allen flop. He's one of the best floppers.
He a good flop.
Oh, you got to. I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying
it's like
like people
basketball
act
now.
like Mahomes.
It's like
and
basketball
Mahomes
now.
is a big flopper, but man, Josh Allen gets a lot of calls.
Oh, he does. It's
He
smart.
does. I mean, yeah, it's a part of the game. It's
Did you see
absolutely a part of the game.
The kind of fake slide.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. He gave
Yeah.
him a little ooh.
Yeah, a little fake slide. We would have hit him. We
Who
got
invented
him.
that?
Yeah, my
Invented
my
that.
boy.
Who was they playing?
I don't even know. I don't even remember.
Syracuse or somebody.
I don't remember.
He gave him the fake slide to him.
Hux, I agree. The
ate
Chiefs
him
need to
up.
bring in T. Higgins. My personal opinion
No.
is the Carolina Panthers.
Bigger name.
Carolina Panthers.
Bigger
Yeah, but
name.
there ain't none.
Bigger. Devontae Adams.
Yeah, but he ain't going nowhere.
That's big.
He ain't going nowhere.
That's big.
Agents.
Bring-
He's a free agent.
Mike Evans.
For now, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans would be a dog.
Mike Evans would be great in Kansas City. Kansas City got to go out and get a first round pick.
Hopkins.
Kansas City needs to be a
DeAndre
wide
Hopkins.
receiver.
Be good.
Needs to be a
pick for him.
wide receiver. D Hop, Mike Evans, go get one of those guys.
Bengals
for
ain't
Patrick
keeping T.
Mahomes. Bengals are not keeping T. I've
Not
been
enough
saying
money
that
to go
for months.
around.
I don't think there's no reason to keep T. There's receivers in the first round of this draft that are
Second
just
round,
as
too.
good.
Second round, too.
And second round that are just as good as T. Higgins. You tell me they couldn't get Romo Dunze out of Washington to
I'm not
replace T.
saying-
Higgins.
No, I'm not saying they
Bye,
are
T.
as good right
Bye.
now, but they could be.
Carolina Panthers need to throw a ton at T. Higgins.
Bank. See what you got.
They don't have a first round pick. They need to overpay for guys. Keon Coleman, Hux, exactly. I love Keon Coleman. I hate to see him in Cincinnati though. God, that make me sick.
Yeah, but I don't see them picking wide receiver first.
I do.
No.
I do.
No.
Tyler Boyd's a free agent
You keep
as
Boyd.
well.
You keep Boyd.
Oh, I
You
think
keep
he's
Boyd
going.
and you keep Chase.
But I think they're going to. They got to save. They got to save some money.
Yeah, they'll save money. Boyd's cheap.
They got to see. I don't think so.
Tyler Boyd
I don't
be
think
cheap.
Boyd's
He's
going
a
to be
third
cheap.
wide receiver.
I don't think so. I think he can get a 2 job. I think Cincinnati's going to have to draft wide receivers to replace because they need to spend that money on Chase. Jamar Chase ain't taking less money.
No.
He's a him. He's a him
He's
guy.
a him. He's top 3 receiver in the
He's
league.
a him guy. He ain't
Top
taking
3
less
receiver
money.
in the league.
So we finally disagree on a game. You got Buffalo. I got Kansas City. I think it's close.
I think it's close. It's always close.
I think it's close.
It's always close.
That's going to be a good one. That's the game of the weekend.
That's
I
game
think.
of the week. That'll be a fun one to watch.
That'll be a fun one. I'm excited about
Cold.
it.
Buffalo fans already ready to shovel. Did you see how like quick they got that field like melted off
Yeah.
and everything?
Well, that's what like everyone always talks about the snow. All these fields have them fucking heaters.
The snow
underneath
don't
the
matter
fucking-
unless it's snowing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
It don't fucking matter.
once they get it completely worn off, they
Yeah.
turn the heaters
Turn
on.
the heaters
melts
on
it.
and melts it. So it's never games.
Obviously, what New England don't have that,
I
right?
don't know.
You know, what I mean, a lot of Philly, I don't think has it because there's been some snow games in those places.
This was talked about on McAfee this week. Do you believe every team in the NFL should have a dome?
No, unless it's grass.
You don't think every team should have a dome?
Unless it's grass.
I'm torn on it.
Unless it's like Arizona.
I'm torn on
And it
it.
goes out and comes back in.
This shit with Buffalo sucks.
It does. It sucks. But I don't like turf. I think turf is more dangerous.
Yeah, I don't like turf either, but you can get grass.
Yeah, but grass
But-
is hard to grow indoors.
Well, you can do something like
That's,
that.
that's why Arizona's field goes outside.
Who's got they got like a thing that goes over
A
top,
big
but
moon
it's
roof.
still.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm torn on it. Like I get the weather, and you want the weather, and you want to be cold, but games getting canceled because of snow and shit's stupid.
It sucks. Fans.
But exactly, and honestly, I'm gonna say most of the players would rather play inside 70 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, they would.
I don't know because Kansas City wouldn't have won last night if I would have
Probably
played
not.
in Miami.
Probably not.
Miami would have won that game.
It'd have been a big difference. I mean, we
Just
said
think,
that. We
just
said
think,
that.
Miami was up by like 14 points on the Tennessee Titans with like 2 minutes to go, and Will Levis came back and won that football game. That would have Miami would have had home field.
It'd been a big difference.
That's big. That would have been big because I think Miami would have beat Kansas.
different team.
Been
Different teams.
Miami.
They're not built for
speed.
bad weather.
Miami's
You
speed.
don't drive a Lamborghini
Yeah.
in fucking snow and rain.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean that's why.
You don't have me walk out in snow. I don't
It's
do
bad.
this shit.
Bad
I'm
habit.
lucky I'm even here right now. Bad weather, had to walk out in the snow. I got boots on right now. I got boots on. I have my Crocs on. My wife said, "You can't wear those." So why? Check, there's like 8 inches of snow.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So I had to wear boots. UFC fight this weekend.
UFC fight this weekend.
UFC 297 middleweight championship. Sean Strickland, Dricus Du Plessis. You watch either of these guys?
I've seen Sean Strickland a few times.
Sean Strickland.
I don't think he's been.
I'm intrigued by this fight because I've never seen anybody beat Israel Adesanya's ass like Sean Strickland did. So I'm kind of intrigued by this because did Dooley overlook him? And is this Dricus DDP? Is he going to knock his ass out?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued. I want to see this
we
fight.
both liked Izzy. Izzy's
I
fun to
love
watch.
Izzy. Izzy's one of my favorites. And he got just fucking manhandled, man, by Sean Strickland. Just beat the dog shit out
No
of
one
him.
expected it.
No, biggest fucking upset ever, in my opinion. Shit. But I'm intrigued by that. I don't know if there's a lot of UFC fans out there. NBA trade. Pascal
Seen
Siakam
that from the Raptors.
from the Raptors to the Pacers. I think that was a big
What did they give up for
trade. They gave up the dude that they got from Denver, Brown.
Because I didn't see nothing.
They gave him
I seen
3 first-round picks, which in the NBA first-round picks don't mean shit,
Pocket
really.
change.
Pocket change. I mean, the
change.
Oklahoma City Thunder's got like 12
Yeah.
first-round picks in like the next couple years.
That's crazy.
But I think Siakam and the Pacers, I think that's a big move.
and Pacers
man.
are already good.
Pacers are good. And
Pacers
now
are
adding
Young team.
Siakam.
Good young team. Good young. I did. I really enjoyed that.
Dude, they were going at each other.
I
man.
really enjoyed that. RG3 was
Strickland is
upset.
a fruit, but he will destroy tomorrow. Huh. I don't know, man. I think DDP's going to give him a fight.
Izzy didn't show up tonight. Didn't even look like Izzy was in the fight. I agree.
He really didn't. I
agree.
watched. That was one fight that I watched, and I couldn't believe it. RG3 and Jay were going at it.
RG3 is pissed.
Oh,
he was upset.
He was.
Because he's like, because he told him, Jay Groom told him one time to pretty much call out the team to say hey, you know what I mean, that other superstars are winning because the team's playing good around him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then whenever it got addressed and thrown under the media, Jay Gruden tucked his tail and just kind of threw fucking RG3 under the bus. And then kind of poke jabs at him, go raise pigeons and shit like that. So I don't know. I thought it was funny. I'm glad that,
I like when people go at it.
Yeah.
Go at each other. I think
too.
that's fun. That's enjoyable. That's enjoyable stuff.
and especially whenever you gotta kind of get to see a little bit under the under the covers, because he's like, I'm not being mean, I'm not cussing at him, I'm just being real, being real about it.
Something else I wanted to bring up. We should have talked about this when we talked about the Lions game. I forgot. Kirby Joseph,
Kirby Joseph,
safety, Lions,
safety, Lions, dirty,
knee hunter,
dirty,
legal play,
legal,
but I don't give a fuck. That's dirty.
it's dirty.
It's dirty. And so many guys have said, so many players have said, they ask, would you rather be hit in the fucking knee or hit up high in the fucking head? Everyone says hit me in the fuck out my knee.
Don't take 2 years out of me.
That's 2 for Kirby Joseph
Back to back.
in a few weeks. Hawkinson and Tyler Higbee, and I don't give a shit. It's dirty. And Dan Campbell said we hitting and we see what we hit and all this shit. And you can look at the play. His head was totally down. He wasn't looking at that.
No, is it
fucking planted right in the fucking knee. It's clean.
It is the cleanest, dirtiest play there is.
It's clean by the rules. A dirty fucking hit, man.
But it sucks because like if the guys do try to go up high, then it is a penalty and it is 15 yards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They definitely, and it's hard.
Yeah, but you don't have to hit him right on the fucking knee.
I agree.
You can go up a little bit and hit him in the fucking chest, hit him and wrap him around the waist.
Yeah.
I mean, God.
You don't have to tackle that way.
That's dirty.
You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. That's the thing with coaching, man. And it even trickles down at a different level at times, high school levels and stuff, because it's all coaches fully believe that hard hitting, raw explosiveness is it. And it's not. You know what I mean? That is a thing of the past. You know what I mean? Yeah, look, the Lions are doing well and stuff, but I mean, eventually that's not going to be legal.
Yeah.
The hip drop tackle, that's going to be banned. The you know what I mean? Below, it's going to be. I don't understand why you just don't teach wrapping.
They're worried about shit like the tush push. You need to be worried about fucking people taking out people's knees.
I mean, what's more dangerous?
Exactly. I mean, to me, I just couldn't believe it. I understand that it's legal, but people that are like hoorah and fucking excited about that, it's dirty, man. That was a dirty
There's
hit.
no tackling in the NFL, it seems. No technique tackling. Nobody tackles really the way I've been taught all my life. I mean, sometimes that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And it sucks because you do ruin people's careers, lives. You know what I mean?
Higbee probably won't be ready for the start of the season.
Probably
I mean,
not.
iffy. You know who else is hurt? I got to get to this. My wrestling fans. I know there's probably some wrestling fans out there.
There's a few.
There's a few wrestling fans. Wrestling world, Seth Rollins tears his MCL and his partial tear of his meniscus. Luckily, it's not his ACL. ACL's 9 months. 9 months or more. MCL, that I read a little bit up on this shit today. They said a grade 2 MCL tear, 2 to 4 weeks. They said a grade 3 MCL, 4. So he's gonna be out for a while, but you got around 10 weeks till WrestleMania.
And he has a belt.
He has a belt.
So it's not like he has to wrestle his way to something.
So they said he's coming out Monday night to address his injury and, you know, the championship status. I got 2 options. People can decide what one they like more. Number 1 is, I don't know if you want him to actually take a bump. They could probably do it enough where he could protect himself. But you could have him coming out this weekend, say I'm hurt, I can't wrestle. Have Damian Priest come down, cash in the briefcase, hit him with a briefcase, beat him up, something. Damian Priest wins the belt. He's your champion for a while. My second choice in this was he comes out, says he can't wrestle, got to relinquish the belt, blah, 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 blah. It's time to play the game. Triple H comes out, the music hits, he comes out, boom, and he says it. The winner of the Royal Rumble is the new champion. That'd be big.
That'd be big.
Next weekend's Royal Rumble.
Be big.
You have, in my opinion, you have CM Punk win the Royal Rumble. CM Punk is the champion. You have Seth come back for still got Punk versus Seth for the belt. That's what I do. But I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. It sucks though, because I hate.
Brandon says he thinks he takes personal time due to back injury as well. B. Will said you're a genius.
I think so. I mean, I tell myself that all the time. I'd love to be a millionaire so I could have my own wrestling company and just
kind of book
my own shit how I want.
Book the promos.
Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? That's, I think, one of them 2 things. And my last thing that I wanted to talk about was Sports Illustrated magazine. Did you see this?
I did. SI.
Sports Illustrated fired every one of their employees today, or is going to.
Did they say why?
And I just don't think they. I mean,
Enough
I don't
there.
think people do that. I don't think people buy magazines anymore.
Not really.
I mean, they still got SI.com, but I just don't think people buy magazines. But it's crazy because like Sports Illustrated, that's big time.
big.
That was big.
It's big.
Like I remember I used to get Sports Illustrated. I
Every
used to
month.
get East Bay. You remember
Bay.
East
Yeah,
Bay?
Oh, yeah, shoes and stuff.
Love
in it, yeah.
those. And that's going too.
But it's all because it's all digital.
Everything's
now.
digital, man. Everything's online. People don't buy magazines.
No, we're
I
not live on Real and Raw Talk because we got banned.
We got banned.
We got the hammer.
We got the hammer because I said gummy bears were the worst I've ever had in my effing life, and we got banned for hate speech immediately as soon as I said it. So we're over here for tonight.
Over here for a couple days.
But I still get my mom's shit because, like, my mom buys newspapers. I'm like, why do you buy newspapers? I'm like, everything's online. And she's like, because I like to sit and read my newspapers. My mom buys newspapers every fucking time they come out. But I used to give her shit. But yeah, nobody buys magazines
really
and
don't.
shit like that.
They really don't.
But yeah, Sports Illustrated, end of an era.
That kind of sucks, really.
It kind of does. It kind of sucks. It's stuff.
You know, when I was a younger kid, I used to have Sports Illustrated like pictures from culture on my walls.
I used to do that with wrestling magazines.
I did.
They cut out all the wrestling.
One of my favorite all time was it was a LaDainian Tomlinson one, and it showed his visor and his face mask, and it was Philly held him to under 100 yards. It was like 50 some yards, and like the first time in so many games. It was just a cool picture. I had one of Reggie Bush jumping over at USC and stuff with it. I had some good ones at some times. My buddy Foltz still has a bunch of them and stuff. It's fun. It's fun to go back and see some of those old memories like that. We're gonna have some up here. Quorum got to be up here.
I've got it saved.
We got
Quorum and the decaf. I got saved. I got saved. You got anything else? Anything else?
I would like to talk about your opinion. This is a big topic, I think. Opinion on Ohio State hire. We touched down a little bit before the show started. We probably have some Ohio State people in here that likes Ohio State, or I think it's a good piece. I think that
I've seen a lot of people saying that they had like lists of guys that they wanted for this offensive coordinator job, and I never seen the name Bill O'Brien on there. Maybe they didn't think he was available, or what? I don't think that Bill O'Brien is nothing special, but there's a reason that two of the GOATs continuously hired this dude. Belichick and Saban.
I mean, he was always around him.
He knows what the fuck he's doing. Is Ryan Day going to actually let him call plays? I don't know. But we said on our last live, we made our way too early predictions. I said Ohio State's going to be. I don't give a fuck who's calling plays. I can call plays. I'm going to feed the ball to fucking Quinshon Judkins and Travion Henderson and just let them eat. Hit them some big plays. They got wide receivers all over the place. I think their quarterback will be fine. Defense nasty. They got so many dudes coming back on defense. Ohio State's going to fucking
be loaded. Ohio State is loaded.
They're going to.
Cody Clarkson said he heard Downs is probably coming to OSU.
Downs is Ohio State or Georgia. One of them two.
Hopefully Georgia.
I hope Georgia. I hope Georgia too. Go Dogs.
So what do you think about Bama losing a lot? I mean, I know you thought that.
Portal King, you know what? Mike Norvell said, I don't want to coach Alabama, but I wouldn't mind coaching some of your players. Portal Kings is eating.
He's eating them up.
He's
surprised that Washington's coach is losing all these people?
No. Because
it's just not his people.
I look at it this way. I'm surprised that some more of the Washington guys ain't going with him. Because like that Muhammad, the top corner, he left, and I thought for sure he would go to Alabama, but he's going to Texas. So, I mean, I'm surprised more people ain't going there with him, but it's just today's college football. You're going to lose people every year.
Is Bama up for a downfall now?
I don't think Alabama, with these guys that transferred, I don't think they were winning the SEC next. You got to remember, there's some dogs.
Oh, for sure.
I think Georgia and Texas.
But they still get in the playoffs.
Maybe.
There's 12 teams now.
Yeah, there's 12 teams, but you got to remember, it's not just 12.
Yeah, but I
You
mean,
got 6 people coming from conferences, so there's only 6 at large. So
but 6 is a lot. I mean,
6 is a
that's
lot.
more than what we're used to. Period.
6 is a lot, but you got to remember Georgia. I think Georgia and Texas are both like top tier. So one of them's definitely getting in. I think Ole Miss is better than without Judkins. Man, I think Ole Miss is going to be still preseason top 8. I think they're going to be loaded. It might take DeBoer a year or two to build it back, but I mean it's still Alabama football.
It still is Alabama.
They're still going to be fucking good.
And now it's about the portal.
I'm surprised that Milroe.
Just left.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't leave.
It was fake.
Really?
Yahoo. I posted it. Yahoo posted it. USA Today. But all these plays. That was fake.
Really?
That wasn't even Milroe. Milroe's still there. Said he's not going anywhere.
Wow.
That surprises me though. Milroe's not a great passing quarterback, and DeBoer's offense
Slinging the football.
is slinging the fucking football. So it shocked me that Milroe's still there. Really, really, really did.
Clarkson said Utah's loaded.
Utah get Cam Rising back for his 9th year. I think the Big 12. One team is going to come out
Did
of the
you see
Big 12.
Tua's brother got denied?
Tua's brother got denied.
There was a
he's
tight
going
end
to
out of
the
Miami. What?
ninth year.
True.
Ninth
year.
His kid's
That's a stretch.
a doctor. He's
He
a
was
doctor. by
supposed to graduate same year Jen Hurst did.
now. 9 fucking years in
That's
college
crazy.
football. Isn't that wild? Just go get a job, man.
But they said like he's getting his like doctor's degree. and
Well,
stuff
he
in there.
probably already has. It's been there 9 fucking years.
So
That's fucking crazy, man. Just go get a job. It's time to just go get a job,
you
man.
think he's getting any NIL deals?
Something.
Gotta get some, right?
But yeah, I'm excited about college football.
Miami is back. Cam Ward.
I thought Cam Ward was a
big pickup.
It was a big pickup. Cam Ward was one of my favorite quarterbacks in the portal. He went to He went to the draft. Apparently, he got his draft grade.
Ta-da.
He was a second to third round pick. He thinks he can be higher.
And he
So
can. I think
he
he
wants
can
to
move
go
up.
back to I think he can.
I think he
but
can move up.
I don't think he's going to get too much higher.
No.
Mario's awful coach.
But I just don't think there's a lot of quarterbacks coming up.
I don't know. I'll have to.
There's a
look at
few.
that.
You know what I mean? You'll
Yeah,
have Quinn Ewers,
Ewers, and I don't know. We'd have to look at all that.
High State's boy,
I ain't looked
Howard.
at- I don't know if he's a draft, like a top draft guy or not. Really, I don't know. I have to look at that. That's too far away.
It's far away.
That's too far away. We got to worry about this draft first.
Clarkson said Oregon will be solid.
Oregon's preseason top 3 to me. Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State's top 3, somewhere in that order. That's top 3.
I probably put Georgia at 1.
I don't think I would put Georgia at 1.
I might
Or I don't
you
think
a
I put
Georgia
Oregon.
fans.
I think Georgia would probably be 1.
If Georgia's 1, how mad are you if you're a Georgia fan? Like, I didn't get in the fucking playoffs, but
Yeah.
you got me right now.
They're loaded.
They're
They
loaded.
got all them people back, and they added ETN in the backfield.
I like that.
They're
I like that
loaded.
pickup. I like that pickup.
Georgia, Ohio State, and Oregon is my top.
Where do you think FSU lands?
To start, I think we're probably in the 15.
I was thinking 8 to 12.
I think we're. I think we're
fair.
top 20 somewhere. I think we can win the ACC. I mean, Miami, Clemson's always going to be decent, but
They don't use that
I think it's at all. So they got some dudes. Florida State can win the ACC.
I think Florida State can win the ACC.
Everybody else lost like the big players like their quarterback. You know who's going to be really good next year? Louisville. Louisville hit the portal hard, and they got a really good portal class, and they had a lot of good guys back. Louisville's going to be good next year, but I think Florida State can win the ACC. We got a lot of.
But they both can make it.
Well, they could.
I mean, really?
Unlikely.
They could.
They'll probably put a 3-loss SEC team in over a 1-loss one.
OBJ.
But it'll be interesting. Next year will be fun. Like I said, I don't like it 12 teams because the regular season don't matter as much. Like you might see Ohio State, Michigan fucking like that.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
In week 3 or 4.
You know, Michigan fans are salty. I don't know why. They just won a national championship. But like, if you say that Michigan might not make the playoffs next year, they get angry. They get angry.
They're losing a lot.
Ton. Like, I think Ohio State's going to break one off in them next year.
Yeah, but it's time. You know what I mean? I mean, Michigan,
Yeah,
you
but-
had a run. You've done
But they're mad about this.
They are.
I don't know how you can be mad
Because
when you won a national championship.
Some people are at the top of the hill. And they don't.
It don't happen.
I'm not salty. Glad we got one. That's Prowse.
Yeah, you should. You should be happy with that. Like, you're thrilled. You beat Ohio State 3 years in a row. Was it
44
3?
seniors and potentially their head coach, and who
Yeah.
knows what sanctions they may have.
Exactly.
That's a lot.
That's a big.
David, that's a lot, man.
Michigan fans should be thrilled
is
that they
big.
won a national
Yeah, I mean,
championship. And Ohio State's loaded. All them boys coming back.
You did get Edwards back. I'm excited
Yeah.
to see that that other the
Orgy.
Yeah, OG or
Orgy.
whatever it is.
But I don't know if he's.
You don't.
I've never seen the dude
no,
throw.
No, you don't.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he just a runner?
No.
I've never seen him throw.
Yeah.
And I read the other day that the Chargers, Jim was trying to get it in the Chargers deal, that if he goes with the Chargers, he's bringing the defensive coordinator with him
Oh, that's big.
to Michigan. And I've seen a lot of Michigan fans say they're more upset about losing the defensive coordinator than Jim, which that's just a crock of shit.
If they don't take it away, LOL, they got some punishment coming for sure.
They
I think.
do, but I don't care. Reggie Bush won the Heisman Trophy. He don't fucking have one.
Still won.
It don't fucking matter.
Still won.
We seen it with our eyes. They won the national championship. It don't matter. They won it. Them
it
kids.
It won't be on paper.
It might not be on paper. They might
They
take
won
their
it.
fucking award.
They ain't
won
taking
a-
them rings.
They ain't.
They ain't taking them
they ain't-
rings.
They won a national.
They ain't taking
championship.
them rings. That's for sure.
They won. You know, Reggie probably should
Prowse.
have his Heisman.
Prowse can take it all away, all you want. We still won.
Exactly. And that's exactly what it should be.
I agree. I agree.
You got anything else?
Who goes for the Michigan job if Harbaugh leaves? Will they promote within? Will someone want it?
I think that Sharon Moore is the obvious candidate because he was the one that took over. But I've been saying this for a while, and people think I'm joking. I'm not. Brian Kelly. He's been linked to Michigan before.
Man, I like their coordinators though.
Who, Michigan?
Yeah.
I do too, but I'm just saying they might say we're Michigan and Sharon Moore is not big enough for us.
He's not the name.
Just saying, watch out for Brian Kelly. Kelly has showed how many times Brian Kelly been everywhere.
Been
He
everywhere.
ain't loyal.
He's not loyal.
Wherever Brian Kelly offers him the most money, he gone.
Most money and the most cameras.
I don't
he's
give
there.
a shit what he's got going on in LSU. If Michigan gets it, if Harbaugh leaves and Michigan calls says, "Hey, Brian Kelly, we want you, and here's this boatload of fucking money."
Cody said if you had to
Peace.
cheat it, if you had to cheat to get it, they didn't win it.
Oh fuck,
Clark said, Jamie said, "Wins a win.
Win's a
don't
win.
matter how you get it."
wins a win.
Cody said Moore will take it over.
I mean, he probably will, but I'm just saying, watch out for Brian Kelly. I've said that for a while now. Brian Kelly.
I like the colored defensive coordinator. I think it was that because who took the job whenever he left?
Sharon Moore, offensive.
The
coordinator.
offense coordinator.
Yeah.
I like the fired up defense coordinator.
Mentor.
Yeah,
He's the one that's supposed to be going with
I
Jim
like
if he
him.
leaves.
I like him.
Him
That
with
dude
him.
was fired. He was
If
like
he
he was the
goes.
coach. Five and him slapping up. He was fired up.
Yeah, I like him a lot. You know who I'm surprised is that this guy.
Cody
has a-
said Kelly's a good coach.
he's good. You know, who is back in the news interviewing for some of these jobs is David Shaw. David Shaw, really, really good football coach. He was at Stanford forever, and I mean, he did good at Stanford. And he quit. I think like last year. I think, and he's never like been in the media or anything. And he's been interviewing for a couple of these jobs. I don't think he's going to get none of them. But I could like see David Shaw get back into college coaching.
Do you not think he'll go back to Baltimore? That's what Prowse asked. I don't know who you're talking about.
Baltimore. Who the hell are we talking about? Who won
Mentor.
Oh, no, Mentor.
I don't think he's going to go back with.
No. Well, I mean, Mike McDonald is the Ravens defensive coordinator now. He's got several jobs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could see if he left maybe, but I don't think so. I think if Jim leaves, he's going with Jim. I mean, that's the way it sounds. Like I said, I read that Jim is trying to already get that in his deal with the Chargers, That if you hire me,
I'm bringing staff.
I'm bringing Mentor with me. So I don't know. We'll see.
And that's a good pickup. I mean,
Oh, it's a great
I
pickup.
like Mentor. I really do. Harbaugh will be good for him. Chargers just got a lot of trouble cap space wise.
Cap space gonna be tough.
Cap space gonna be tough.
Cap space gonna be real tough. You know who else is gonna have a tough time with cap space? Seattle.
I'm going to make a TikTok back a guy that told me I was dumb that I said Downs was coming to SU. Mentor was with Baltimore while we had their DC. They traded spot.
I don't remember what I was gonna say now. I forgot. I was reading.
Sorry.
It's all right. Oh, I was talking about Horrible.
Oh, you saw.
Oh, Seattle.
Seattle.
Seattle cap problems. They only got like $4 million. They have $30 million, I believe, in each one of these guys. Geno, Jamal Adams, Tyler Lockett.
All three gone.
All three. See, I don't know about Geno.
All three gone.
I don't
All
know.
three gone.
Well,
Gone.
I don't know about Geno.
Gone.
Jamal Adams, gone.
Gone.
Tyler Lockett, gone. You drafted Jackson Smith and Jigba for a reason.
Gone.
Love you, Tyler. One of the most respected dudes in the locker room in the NFL. You're going. Geno, I don't know about, though. I think I might keep on to Geno.
Not for 30 mil.
Yeah, but quarterbacks up anyway.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, hell, I'd just draft the guy.
Well, I don't think you want to draft and start right away.
Why not? I mean, CJ Stroud did.
Yeah, but that's top. That's top. In the middle of the first. I don't know if they want to do that
don't know who's
anyway.
there.
You don't know who's there. I think they'll draft a quarterback,
Yeah,
but I don't think they
you could
want
get
him to
Kirk Cousins
start.
cheaper than 30 million.
No, I don't know. No, maybe coming off of
Pay a lot of money.
I mean, Russell ain't going back there. They burned too many bridges
Russell
there.
ain't going back there.
No, I don't know. Maybe they get in on Fields.
Maybe.
That would be good.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. Geno. I think they get rid of Lockett. I think they get rid of Jamal Adams. I think they keep Geno and draft a quarterback. Geno starts the season.
Bryce
and then they
said
work
Bryce
back in.
started. Bryce was an early pick.
Bryce was the number one pick in the draft, and he's still going to be good. Give him time. Some guys need time.
Cody
Some
said
guys,
get to his brother.
Tua's brother is not going to be.
He's not going to start.
Tua's brother's like a 5th to 7th round pick. Like
Or
I like him.
Or undrafted.
I think he's a potential dude late in the draft. If team wants to get him, he could end up being good. I like Joe Milton out of Tennessee. Dude can throw the football fucking 90 yards. But he's just not very good. But I think he'd be a good project. I think Jordan Travis would be a good project.
Jordan Travis. What about the
I think them are all-
backup for Detroit?
Hendon Hooker.
Yeah. I mean,
I think he just
if you're
sitting there.
Detroit, you're not keeping him.
Yeah.
Why?
You're keeping him.
For what reason?
Because you've seen how many times this
Yes,
year.
but if you can get a first or second round pick out of him,
He ain't going nowhere. You spent that pick. Jared Goff is getting older. You want
Goff
two
could have a
quarterbacks.
lot more years.
He's sitting there till that contract runs out.
Oh my God.
You to have multiple quarterbacks.
What about
Trey Lance? I don't know. I
Yeah,
have no
you know-
idea what they're going to do. With Trey
they got some
Lance.
money trouble coming.
No clue about Trey Lance.
They got a lot of free agents coming around.
I mean, if they can get something for Trey Lance, sure, why not? Well, no. Where Dak's going to sign?
a crazy see was the Cowboys trading Cleveland for Deshaun Watson.
No way. No way.
A
No
first
fucking
first
way.
round, 2 fifth
Why would they
rounds,
do that? Why would they take on fucking Deshaun Watson's
and
contract?
30% of his contract.
And Dak
I'd
and
rather have
Deshaun
Dak.
Watson.
I'd rather have Dak.
Ain't no
I'd
fucking
rather
doubt
have
about
Dak
it.
than 90% of the quarterbacks. In the league.
Absolutely. People shit on Dak all they want. Dak is better than Dak is a top fucking 10 quarterback in football. Probably top 6 or 7. Probably top 6 or 7. People just shit on him.
Top 10.
People shit on him all the time. He's a good quarterback.
Dak or Brock.
Oh, Dak all day. All day long. Brock Purdy's got the best roster in football around here.
He
I
does.
think.
He does.
Deep Caffrey, my God, that's nasty.
And then Trent Williams.
That's man, that's fucking nasty. Around
Fullback.
Use check.
Loaded.
He's got weapons, man.
A lot of people give Dak shit.
Oh,
Here we go.
Here we go. Hey, good.
You know who stopped him though? Jordan Love. It's J Love, baby.
And Jordan Love he ate that day, boy.
Debo gonna have a day.
Debo gonna have Kittle's having a big day tomorrow. Or tomorrow. I think Kittle has a 2 touchdown
Jordan
day tomorrow.
Love. Here we go.
2 touchdowns tomorrow. George Kittle.
George Kittle, 2 tutties.
Bank it.
I
Book
can't believe they put Debo back at kick return and everything. It's crazy. They got him everywhere.
No shit.
They got him everywhere. Detroit survives.
Detroit survives.
Making some plays.
He does. He's a solid player.
That team's got some
He's
nobodies
not special.
making some plays.
He's
don't
not
they?
special, but he makes plays.
They're believing.
Give me something to believe in.
They believe. CJ Ball tomorrow.
He has
Probably.
one ball.
I think Watson has 2 touchdowns tomorrow. B. Will said.
I didn't know Watson. Did he even play
Let's
last week?
play. Well,
They had something in fantasy next year.
I'd say.
They spread the ball too much.
Yeah.
Jaden Reed's a stud. Romeo Dobbs shows up every now and then. That Dontavion Wicks is good.
Dobbs
Fuck
has
it.
a day sometimes. don't he?
They're just. I'm totally out on him.
This game.
The Packers Niners? No, I think it's going to be a fucking blowout. Packer fans have fucking screenshotted everything I'm saying and listened and got it ready. I think the fucking Niners are going to break one off in them. Like bad.
Bad.
20-some
points.
It's going to be fucking bad.
Jesus.
Like I said, they're going to come out at halftime and surrender.
I'm hoping Jordan Love wins.
I do too. Give me CJ Stroud, Jordan Love Super Bowl. Give it to me. Ain't gonna happen. They're both going tomorrow. They're both.
We can
they're
both
fucking-
hope we wake up skinny in the morning.
They're both
That's not
packing up
happening.
for fucking Cancun tomorrow.
Texans game.
I think Ravens roll.
B. Will said he thinks they get 4 sacks.
49ers? Yeah, I probably agree. Bosa gonna get probably 4 sacks himself. They're gonna be hurting tomorrow. They're gonna be mad tomorrow.
I hope not.
They shouldn't be mad though.
They know. You had a good year.
Like I said, I had some of them were mad, didn't they? I said if they played again, I'd bet the fucking house Dallas would roll 'em.
I was live on the Philly game.
Yeah.
And then I was live after the game. You and people like came in and gave shit, and I'm like, dude, we had a good year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know we kind of come off a Super Bowl hangover. You know what I mean?
You guys got hurt.
You know what I mean? But we
guys
won.
were hurt.
We won 11 games.
Yeah, you started off 10-1.
You know what I mean? That's
Mm.
pretty. That's a pretty good year if you
Yeah.
ask me. I mean,
And all this shit that fucking Sirianni should be fired. Shut the fuck up.
you see how many players batting for him?
It's going nowhere.
He's got one of the best records in the last 3 years.
You know what blows my mind? Speaking of coaches. Okay. Mike Tomlin coming back to
Mike
Pittsburgh.
Tomlin.
Mike T coming back to Pittsburgh. Okay. Everybody's cool with it. Great. Mike Tomlin should never be fired. Mike McCarthy coming back to Dallas. World outrage.
They's mad.
And their fucking records, overall record, playoff record, and they each have 1 Super Bowl, are almost identical. Why is one of them just... Mike Tomlin is the fucking definition of mediocrity.
Do you think Mike Tomlin should? I mean, do you think McCarthy should have got fired?
I think they both should have been going. I think they both, because totally and they did it again.
They did.
And they just totally didn't even show up last week. Somebody's got to take the fall for that. And Tomlin, like, I get everybody loves Mike Tomlin, never had a fucking losing season. It's just the standard is the standard. That's what he says. So what's the standard? We win one more game than fucking, so we're above 500 and we lose in the fucking playoffs.
Yeah. It's not enough.
It's not enough. Mediocrity should not be celebrated. And I don't get it. Like I said, totally outraged from everybody when McCarthy got announced he's coming back. But when Tomlin, oh yeah, of course Mike Tomlin coming back. He deserves to be there for life. And we're going to extend him.
Do you think you get a quarterback?
This is my plan. I've already got a plan. You want me to tell you my plan?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you my plan if anybody's actually watching. This is my plan for Pittsburgh Steelers. Not full plan, some plan. So Tomlin said that Kenny Pickett is the quarterback 1, but there will be competition. Rudolph and Trubisky's both going. Rudolph's going to sign a deal somewhere and be a backup quarterback. He's the best quarterback on the team.
Trubisky will too.
Trubisky will sign somewhere, but he ain't ever going to fuck play again.
No, he'll be a backup.
He's trash. He dog water.
He dog water.
He's fucking big time
Spring
dog
dog.
water. So
Spring
Pickett
time dog water.
Pickett is obviously going to be there, and he's going to start week 1. First thing, and Tomlin said they're going to hire an offensive coordinator from the outside,
which is good.
That's definitely like Snoop Dogg said. Our offense, big Snoop Dogg, big Steelers fan, said our offense needs to be 2024, not I think he said 1985 or 95 or something like that. So I got 2 names off the top of my hat that I want Pittsburgh to hire. Eric Bieniemy. He's still under contract, but I assume as soon as they hire a coach, he'll be gone. So I want Eric Bieniemy in Pittsburgh, or I want Clint Kubiak, assistant on San Francisco. I want one of them 2 guys. Your 3 quarterbacks, in my opinion, you got Pickett, obviously. If my backup quarterback, I'm going to sign. If Bieniemy comes in, I'm going to go sign Jacoby Brissett. Played pretty well when he did get a chance, and Jacoby's a solid backup. Or I want Jameis Winston. I want one of them 2 guys backing up Kenny Pickett.
So you want Kenny Pickett as 1?
Well, Kenny Pickett's going to be the one. It's like it or not. Kenny Pickett is the starting fucking quarterback.
I don't like it.
For the Pitt. Well, I don't either.
Why didn't he start at the playoff game?
Exactly. He didn't want to overturn the I don't remember what the fuck he said.
Kind of.
He didn't want to overturn the cart. The apple. I didn't want to overturn the apple cart. Mason had won a couple games in a row.
I mean, he was playing hot.
Yeah. Kenny Pickett, if Kenny Pickett was your guy, he should start immediately as soon as he's healthy.
No questions.
But he's the quarterback 1, and he's going to be the fucking starter week 1. I'm telling you. It's happening.
Would you rather have a Kirk Cousins,
Well, of course.
a Russell Wilson?
I'd rather have Kirk Cousins or Russell Wilson. Either
Justin
one
Fields?
of them. Justin Fields, I mean, I'd take him. I'd take any
Justin
of
Fields,
them.
Kenny Pickett. Who's better?
Fields. I'd take Fields. But you're not going to pay.
Sam Howell or Kenny Pickett?
Dog water, both.
Kenny Pickett's had a lot more games than
He had
yards.
Eric Bieniemy last year.
He did?
So let me get a year Eric Bieniemy and see what he does with Kenny Pickett.
Could be different.
So either way, but no, I don't think Kenny Pickett should be the number 1 quarterback next year. But he's going to be. I mean, if people don't watch the Pittsburgh Steelers and don't follow the Pittsburgh Steelers organization, Kenny Pickett is the number 1 quarterback next year.
Yeah, they don't like to make a lot of moves.
Cam Hayward is fucking due like $30 fucking million. Guess
He'll
what?
take a cut.
Cam Hayward said he's coming back next year. He ain't retiring,
No,
and he ain't gonna take no pay cut.
Yeah, he will.
I don't think he will.
It's a hometown.
Why in the fuck would he?
Hometown discount.
And they ain't gonna do it. So and then Brissett or Jameis backup.
Is Najee time to get paid?
No, I think he's got a year.
It's close,
I
right?
think he's got another year or 2. And then my third quarterback, we talked about both. We've talked about all 3 of these guys. Late rounds, I'm talking like rounds 5, 6, 7. Jordan Travis, to his brother, Joe Milton. Give me one of those 3 guys late, just to be the third quarterback and learn. That's my quarterback room.
I like it.
But like I said, no, I think Kenny Pickett should be gone. I think you should do whatever you can to get out from underneath of him, trade, get him out of
because
there.
you're so late, you're not going to pick a quarterback up.
But it ain't going to happen. Quarterback, week 1.
What did they pick him? 12, 15?
Around 20. I'm not sure, but I think it was around 20-ish.
Draft JJ.
Who? No.
He'd be there.
No.
He could be there.
No. Yeah, he'd definitely be there. He'd definitely be there at 20. No. Somebody said, well, we trade pick 20 for Justin Fields. No. If they want it ain't going to happen because we're not going to bring in Justin Fields and keep Kenny Pickett.
No,
Kenny Pickett is going to be the fucking quarterback. I'm telling you. I know this organization. I know this fucking team. It's like there was no way. Look how long they held on to fucking Canada.
Yeah.
He's fucking
Few
trash.
A few years.
He's trash.
Who'd rather have JJ or Kenny?
Kenny. JJ McCarthy's fucking trash. JJ McCarthy's terrible. JJ McCarthy has never showed me anything why he's a first round pick talked about.
He's not. He shouldn't be a first round.
Well, no, he shouldn't, but he's going to be. It blows me away.
It wins rings, buddy.
Yeah,
He's a winner.
His running game and his defense won him a championship.
That's
But
what
hey,
that's
it don't
what they
matter.
did for Nick Foles,
It does not matter.
right?
It does not matter. He's a fucking bum.
That's a Patriot quarterback.
That's it. That's it. if Harbaugh goes somewhere else. You know where I actually think McCarthy's going up?
Where?
Somewhere like Denver. First round pick, mid-late first round pick, somebody like Denver, Minnesota, somebody like that. And like I said, I don't agree with it.
Yeah, because you got to think like Chargers don't need a backup. They got Stick. What about Raiders? They could use
talking
one.
about backup.
JJ's gonna be a backup.
No, he's not. You're not drafting a quarterback in the first round.
Not gonna be
dude, I will bet you money right now that JJ McCarthy is a first round pick in the NFL draft.
Who's gonna come up and get him?
I have no idea. Dude, JJ McCarthy will be taken in the first round of the draft. Dude, I'm telling you, it's going to fucking happen.
I don't believe it.
It's going to happen.
I don't see like 5 quarterbacks going in the first round.
Oh, why? I
don't.
can see that.
5 quarterbacks.
You're seeing, but not going to be a backup. I'm telling you.
Like, is JJ go before Bo? But should he?
No, he should.
But will he?
People don't like Bo because he's older.
Yeah, but that don't matter.
Well, it does though.
It don't.
When you're like a 24-year-old rookie, that matters.
To me, it don't.
Oh, it don't to me either, but it does to the people paying millions of dollars.
Yeah, but as a quarterback, you got a lot of years left.
It matters though. If you got a guy fucking 20 and you got a guy 24, you want the young guy.
I mean, what team do you see coming up and getting him?
I just told you 2. Denver, Minnesota. I think those 2 teams are JJ worthy. But I don't know what Sean Payton does, because you got to see what Sean Payton, if he likes McCarthy. People like Jim Harbaugh says he's the best quarterback ever played at Michigan.
They ain't had nobody. Michigan ain't had a quarterback in fucking forever.
And they had Tom Brady, that the fucking greatest of all time.
He wasn't the greatest of all time when he was there.
I mean, he was good. They had Jim Harbaugh.
Jesus.
Jim Harbaugh's a fucking stud. I mean,
they ain't had nobody.
Listen, you ain't fucking telling me JJ McCarthy. You're not surprising me saying he's fucking terrible. He's fucking terrible. But he's going to be a first round pick. I'm telling you.
Clarkson said he thinks Bo Nix will go first.
Over JJ? I mean, I think he should.
But if he should.
But I don't think he will.
But then you're talking what? Then you're talking.
I'm totally out on Bo Nix. I don't like him. But he's going to be another first round pick.
There's no way that many quarterbacks go first round.
Yeah, I think so.
How many teams need quarterbacks?
A lot. There's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks, man. There's a lot of teams in the league that need quarterbacks.
You've named 4 or 5 in the first round. That's a lot.
That's a lot, but it's going to happen, man.
I don't say it.
I'm telling you.
I don't say it.
I'm telling you, quarterback need.
It is a need.
Nix ain't bad, but Nix is the pro. Nix never did jack shit, man.
No, he's put up some yards though.
Yeah, once he got to Oregon.
Yeah, but what's JJ done?
He was nothing.
Nothing.
What did Anthony Richardson do? Nothing.
But he's an athlete.
The guy can't even complete a pass.
That's the difference. He's an athlete.
JJ's an athlete.
He's not.
JJ's an athlete.
He's not.
JJ's an athlete.
Not a Richardson athlete.
Anthony Richardson's a fucking bum. Anthony Richardson's worse throwing the ball worse than JJ McCarthy.
But he's an athlete.
And he went 4.
He's an athlete.
Telling you, man, fucking the underwear Olympics matter too. The underwear Olympics totally matter.
It does. It does. But I don't see JJ blowing that up.
It's like Joe Milton. I think Joe Milton's like a 7th round pick. He's terrible. He can throw the ball fucking 90. He's fucking terrible. I bet he goes in the 5th round. Just because he kills it at the fucking scouting combine.
I just don't see JJ tearing up the combine.
Dude.
I just don't. And like you said, I don't see none of him where it's like this is a home run. You know what I mean?
You're never going to hear me say JJ McCarthy's a home run, but I'm telling you, somebody's going to take the dude in the 1st round, and I do not agree with it. I do not agree that Anthony Richardson should have been the 4th pick in the draft. Dude can't throw a slant.
But he's an athlete.
He's a fucking athlete. My fucking quarterback can run a 5-yard pass.
He can throw a 5-yard pass.
Inaccurate. He goes second. Jesus H. Christ. I'm shutting down this whole fucking live. He just said Joe Milton's going in the 2nd fucking round. Oh, dear God. If Joe Milton goes in the 2nd round, I'm never fucking... No.
He said Stetson was better.
Stetson. Like 5th?
Yeah.
4th? Something like that.
And he was in the championship.
And then he just partied so hard at Georgia, he couldn't get over his alcoholism, and he just fucking in a halfway house right now.
He's in Rams dominating.
Yeah, I know, but he's in a halfway house or some shit because he fucking
Wentz.
He had to go away from football because he couldn't stop drinking.
Wentz balled out.
Well, yeah, Wentz did ball out. JJ goes in a second. No, I mean, JJ, I see JJ going in the first round pick. I don't think JJ McCarthy would have came out unless people said you are a first round pick.
Yeah.
And that's what everyone's been saying all.
Probably told him I'll pick you.
If quarterback, it would not fucking surprise me at all if that's his guy. But I think Harbaugh's Chargers is done. But I'm telling you,
Trade
man.
Herbie.
He goes anywhere before the 5th round. I think he's a 7th round pick to undrafted. But he throws the ball 90 yards, so people like that.
I do. That makes a difference.
They like that.
That makes a difference.
I mean, he literally throws it out of the football field. Like he's trying to hit a fucking 5-yard slant and he throws it 90 yards out of,
what if he could throw a field
out of the
goal?
stadium. I don't know. Can you do that? I don't know. But yeah, JJ, I'm telling you, I hate JJ. I think he's fucking terrible. I think he should have went back to school.
He should have. Yeah, he should have.
But this is what it is.
But he probably knew, because I'm not going to go slinging in that next year either.
Next week, next show, we're getting into fuck quarterbacks.
Draft quarterbacks is coming in.
All quarterbacks. Draft quarterbacks, free agent quarterbacks. We're gonna fucking whole quarterback show next time. Soon as our live privileges get reinstated, our whole fucking show is gonna be quarterbacks. Quarterbacks, whole show. I'm ready to get into quarterbacks.
I like that. Teams that need them.
Teams that need them, players that are available, where we think they go, all quarterback. I like it. I think that'd be a good show.
Is Tua a free agent?
Tua is not a free agent. And that's another thing. I just don't understand why people just totally overreact to a fucking loss. It blows my fucking mind. This dude's talked about winning being in the talk of winning the MVP. And he has a shit game in fucking minus 27
you and a wide
degrees.
receiver almost
Everyone knew that they were going to shit because it was freezing cold. And they want to get rid of this dude? Shut the fuck up.
Mind blowing.
It's just ridiculous, man. It's just
Herbie be a good mentor for JJ.
I don't think Jim's. The Chargers are going to have a lot of holes to fill. I don't think backup quarterback is going to be one of their draft picks because they're going to have to release a lot of people. They're going to have to get rid of some people. Derwin James, I expect to be going. Bosa, I expect to be going. Khalil Mack, I expect to be going. Chargers are going to have to clean house. Mike Williams on the offensive side. It's going to be different. Austin Eckler will be going. There's a lot of running backs available this year, which we don't know if they'll get tagged or what. I've already made my list of free agents. I'm ready to get into off-season shit.
I'm excited for a lot of them, but man, a lot of them running backs are aging. Teams just don't like to pay them.
They don't like to pay them. That's the problem. They don't like to pay people. I think all playoffs should be in domes. Hey, we talked about that earlier. I asked him what he thought. I think every team should have a dome. I'm okay
with a dome as long as it has grass.
I think every team in the NFL should have to have a dome. Fuck home field. Fuck this cold weather bullshit. 78 degrees and warm every football playoff game. Every game. Not playoff game. I don't give a shit about Lambeau Field.
Could you imagine the difference would be though if it was at Pittsburgh?
I don't give a shit about Lambeau Field and Pittsburgh and Arrowhead. 70 and warm. I want to be able to walk in a pair of shorts and Crocs. That's what I want.
I understand.
I don't give a fuck.
I understand as a fan.
You want to be cold? Tailgate before the fucking game. I don't give a shit seeing all them dumbasses sitting on big piles of snow and throw. What about the people throwing snowballs during the middle of play? When Pickens was diving for a ball in the end zone, they threw one at him. How the fuck do you allow that?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't
like that.
I didn't get that. The fake slide right there. He's a dog.
Yeah, but usually at Buffalo they throw dildos.
Yeah, I know. Normally they fly out of Josh Allen's ass. Oh!
That's because he's so fast.
Oh! Oh, shit. You got anything else? All right. I'm going home and fucking catch up on wrestling. All right, boys and girls. We're out.
Hey, thanks for everybody coming around. We appreciate Real and Raw original page was shut down today because of profanity.
Hopefully we'll be back on our page next week.
We will be live.
See you guys.
Back live Friday. We appreciate you guys. If you see the red flash, come on in.